Okay.
Tomato.
The K4.
Hit the K. The
No, that ends in the K4.
K4.
We don't have one of those yet. Where did we leave off? It's been like 2 weeks since we recorded.
How big are the
Apparently, we left off with train spotter Christopher Walken.
Apparently. Yes. Joining us for
Ladies and
part
gentlemen,
Oh, it's a
Part-
K4.
Fighters.
Foo Fighters. Joining us for part 2 of episode 2, aka episode 3, where we attempt to take over the Illinois Central. Today we have Green Ninja.
Hello.
We have a Goose.
Foo Fighters.
We have a Jersey.
Ran.
You were supposed to also say Foo Fighters.
I'm-
Oh well. And then of course our excellent Railroad Tycoon 3 strategist and the mole in my ear, Wings and Strings.
Don't put that kind of pressure on me.
Is that
For 10
you, John
years.
Wayne?
I had to.
Is that
I wore
me?
this watch for your father. Anyway,
And together we make the peanut gallery of directors.
pretty much, it's fine.
Is this where I start being the only plays a gaslighting bit? Probably start gaslighting all of you.
It's like the shoulder angel, shoulder devil trope, but it's just 4 Christopher Walkens and Mark.
This train, it's full of goods. It's going to Detroit.
Listen,
It's an 1860s double stack.
All I can think of is Kronk, but with Christopher Walken on his shoulder.
On second thought, make my potatoes a salad. Anyway.
look, I'm just saying the thumbnail for this video better just be Mark's face surrounded by 4 Christopher Walkens all wearing different hats.
Christ.
If that's not the thumbnail,
It's
I'll make it myself and insert it right here when I'm talking.
it's fine. Let's see. They're annoyed with my performance, so I guess all 4 Christopher Walkens are mad at me, and you're cutting my salary. Thanks. That's right.
What are you doing with my money?
The Madison and Rockford is raffle stomping us at the moment, which is not great.
In the interim between when we recorded this last, I've forgotten everything that's happened.
Yeah, it's been
what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks since we last recorded. So yes. So what we're 4 companies in business. We got to buy out the other companies. We need a higher company book value, and we need to connect. St. Louis to Cleveland did that, and we need an industry profit, and we've got 12 years to go.
Stonks go up.
So
I did have a discussion with Spin before they left for the road trip. They said there's not a snowball's chance in hell we get higher than bronze.
yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna say,
pretty
I don't think
sure.
you're getting the industry profit, period.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I don't think it's. We need to
no.
start buying
At this point,
industries.
the only way out is through. We need to get the railroad to a point where we're making like 5 figures a year, and then just start buying industries like the world is ending.
Okay.
Because it will
I
be.
think-
'Cause that's how this game works.
It's,
I think
it's fine.
silver is possible. Gold is way the fuck out.
Yes, it's fine.
So silver is what company book value of 40 million and connects.
Let's see.
I thought it was 10.
Memphis or
Where does it say the briefing? There we go.
briefing.
Bronze. St. Louis to Cleveland have a company book value of 10 million. We'll probably have bronze. St. Louis to Cleveland company book value of 25 million and at least 5 million in industry profits, and then gold is
No,
yeah, gold is we're
I think we're gonna
getting
be happy to get bronze.
Gold in this map for like level 2 of the game is
there. Very challenging.
yeah. It's like the difficulty curve for this game is weird. It's like the Dunning-Kruger map where like immediately off the bat you have the rise all the way up to the peak of Mount Stupid, but it's like you have to be a god at this game by the 2nd level.
Yeah, it's fine. It would be good if.
And
we
then
could
there's
buy
not
out
another
this
level like
chunk.
this until Orient Express, which is so weird.
That's the level where you beat it by not running trains.
Yeah.
The Leighton Moreland strategy.
You run one train to get like the 25-mile-an-hour average passenger speed, and then you never run another train.
I thought it was
That's all you
30,
do.
but whatever. Yeah.
I hope
Train
it's not
7
30.
is crashed. Oh no.
No, not train 7.
Well, I guess
we got.
This is gonna be we're getting a 280.
We got 280s now. 280s with
We're all
like
the Pensy strategies.
SP6 chimes because why not?
Yo, we're just being the Pensy now. What?
Do the 280? Oh, they do have SP6.
That's really funny.
That's great.
The 1868 SP6 chime on the Penzi 280.
The funny thing is, there is a GS4 in this game, but I don't think it has the 6 chime.
I don't think it does either.
Well, here's the thing: the GS4s didn't have 6 chimes.
They had handbell longcocks.
Yeah, the GS1s, 2s, 3s, 1s, 2s, and 3s, and I think also the 5s and I think the GS4s are the weird ones actually.
That is kind of funny.
But one of my favorite things to point to is when they put a 6 chime on 4449, but still had it plumbed off the 300 psi superheat,
and the whistle committed die.
It killed it. It is the coolest sounding SP6 ever because no other SP6 on the planet sounds like that. It is
what, because you hear it for like
out.
half a second, and then you hear a loud pop as it gets sent into the stratosphere?
No, that's Cotton Bell 819.
Whistle missile.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite.
Fun story. 819, when that thing was running, had at one point a cut down 3 chime that, when going over a bridge over a lake, shot the whistle off the engine into the lake. It is still down there, to my knowledge.
A whistle of the lake. What is your knowledge?
Intercontinental ballistic whistle.
Yes.
Oh shit! We gotta manage a company.
We do. I'm trying to figure out what to do. It would be nice if this railroad wasn't here and it was part of our system.
Do you want to buy them?
I mean, yeah.
Do we want to go spendy?
What
do we want to do a spendy? How are they doing?
Jackson and Dyersburg. They're not doing brilliantly.
Yeah, they be Dyenberg.
Well, I was gonna say it's in their name.
Yeah.
So
there is something funny that we could do, but it would also screw us up. That would be to type in the cheat "oops," which blows up every train on the map, including our own.
Let's not do that.
Cheat. Let's run for now.
Oops.
We're just gonna buy some of their stock real fast.
For now.
Okay, but it would be,
hey, look, they're pleased. We didn't do anything.
Hey.
We fell asleep for 2 weeks, and the shareholders are like, "Good job, buddy. Keep it up, champ."
Yay! That's good. The trains made more money this time. So
how political are we allowed to get?
That tells me we probably need to expand more.
Probably,
which I'm fully honest.
I'm seeing the traffic, and it goes down the whichever insert Eastern River this is.
Yeah,
Missouri,
there is. I guess you could say a trunk line there of a grand nature.
The trunk that is grand. Trunktacular.
Fantastic investment.
All right, so let's see.
Do you want to try?
How do we?
Was it Jacksonville and Dyersburg?
All right, so
they're all going to be Spency.
Yeah. We need 1.5 to offer him the full thing.
We could use the bailout code.
No, we're doing cheatless. We're doing cheatless.
Yeah,
Shush.
It's not fun to use cheats.
We're just gonna go double bond, and we're just gonna.
It's fun to use cheats. It's just
we're just gonna.
Like doing that.
We're just gonna.
Well, let's see the other prices for the others. Okay, so that one's like, yeah, that's probably gonna be the cheapest. You could probably do maybe 3/4 on this one because you did buy some shares.
Yeah, let's try there.
Try like 13.
3/4 of one.
Dang it!
How dare you?
Oh, dang it!
Oh, dang it!
So we have to wait a year now.
Saget.
Yeah, there's a cool off period.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of money in the thing. I would maybe get rid of your 12 and your 13 there.
Yeah.
Can you take out more loans at a better rate?
No.
No.
Oh. Damn.
That is an F in chat, I believe.
All right. Check the map. I'm sure there's other expansion we could and should be doing. Oh, do you want to expand the island line and the
west?
Did you ever get a train running on the island line up in the northwest? Minneapolis to Rochester?
Did we just build that and not put a train? No, there's a train on it.
There's a train.
Okay. Maybe expand that more and get it hooked up to your system.
We could get run down. Yeah, that might be a good shout. Because then we could also, or that's the enemy railroad.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Dubuque, as long as you don't build a station there, or as long as you don't connect to their track, you can just leech resources off them and then just not have them get a payout from it. So it still might be worth going down to Dubuque and building a second depot there.
Sure.
That town's already built up.
Yeah.
Or you could go to Des Moines.
Des Moines, Cedar Rapids. I think we go through Cedar Rapids then to Dubuque. On the first couple episodes of this, the amount of people. Hey, look, we already have a depot in Cedar Rapids. Memes. Anyway, the amount of people who were cringing at our pronunciation of things in New York, we're not sorry.
Yeah.
I totally forgot we had a depot there too. It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
You love to see it.
I was thinking, looking at the resource map, you could probably go to Kansas City. That looked like a lot of traffic.
Kansas City.
You might need to delete the teeniest little bit of track off of there. Oh, is it not going to...
Disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
I see you're using the tried and true Union Pacific Central Pacific strategy of build past each other and then think later.
Correct.
Yeah, you might need to just delete some of the approach there. It's going to be a little weird coming into Cedar, but...
Oh yeah, there we go.
There it is.
Wabam.
True ES&D fashion.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
You don't want to connect to them, otherwise they'll start running trains on your line, and it gets really
we do not desire
weird.
that. Bridge expensive. Darn.
Yeah, bridge do be expensive.
We'll wait.
You might be able to build a large depot from the other side of the river.
That would probably be more expensive.
Just council. It's going to be around 100 something, maybe 200,000 for the bridge to begin with. So it literally might be cheaper just to Council Bluffs, Iowa, the thing.
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah, actually, because it'll be like 200 for the bridge plus however much for the station.
So you could definitely
try a medium. See if a medium will work.
Apparently.
No, it doesn't
Not
connect.
much. It doesn't get much of the town.
Ah.
Yes, you will need to build
the track to do the do.
Yeah.
Neutral. Yay. 10 years to go. God help us.
It might be so over. I hope we are so back, though.
It'll be fine.
Well, if we lose this scenario, we'll have to do it again.
That is true. Episode 4, Episode 2, Part 3. Could some trains make some money? Please? Thanks. Anyone? Bueller? Hey, look at that.
Did you put a water tower down between Cedar Rapids and
I did not.
Mason?
So that's that'll be fine.
No
Probably.
agua.
No agua indeed.
Well, the economy's back on track.
Well, my trains aren't. There we go. Dollary dues. We like having dollary dues. Water tower. There we go.
Never had a day where I'm both fine and dandy.
Alright, so if we can we get just like as close as we can to the water there? Yeah, lit. Okay, what about this one? Oh, no.
Nope,
No.
doesn't get it.
Well,
Doesn't get it.
I guess it gets you have to have the yellow. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it needs to stay connected there.
We're gonna just do that anyway. It's a 10% rate, but you know, we're needing to make some stuff happen here. All right. Just have an express, and then I'll adjust the peddler.
Money.
Hello.
Money!
Hello, I like money.
I've been converted to Mr. Krabs.
Isn't that just every railroad shareholder and stockholder?
Pretty much.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So when do we start pivoting to precision scheduling?
You can only haul 8 cars, Jersey.
Yeah, I know. That's a
Eight-
problem. You gotta fix that.
Jersey, I hate to tell you, but this game predates precision scheduled railroading.
Oh my god, it does.
Actually, I don't think it technically does, because I think Hunter Harrison came up with it in the 90s. Spoilers,
widespread
the
use
Illinois
of it.
Central. Anyway,
Look what they
That's
took
right,
from
Drew.
us.
Drew, you did this.
Drew did
Sorry,
this.
I didn't mean to.
You pulled out the world's largest handgun and aimed it directly at the railroad industry. How dare you? Anyway, expanded, more freight. And then yeah, we need to connect into our own system. Do we go through Davenport? Or I don't Quincy, there's a lot of stuff going on down here. I think we trunk we make a big Y.
I would aim for Peoria because then Chicago traffic. Or like Wyatt just north of Peoria, just so that you can have like Chicago, Minneapolis, or Cleveland, Minneapolis. Those will make big bucks.
Okay.
Because you don't want to have to go all the way down to St. Louis before you go east.
That's probably valid. I just see all of this stuff happening.
What's the rule? All trains lead to Chicago?
That is the
Yeah, pretty
saying.
much.
Yeah.
I'd say like north of Peoria or
Yeah.
actually just north of the Illinois River. That way you can avoid another bridge, like Wyatt off of there.
Yeah.
Yo, Illinois River, that's me. That's so me.
We'll do it that way. Let's see. Pow.
Hey, look, I made a bridge. It took me, what, 10 seconds? 11 stops.
9% interest, we'll do it.
You probably knock out some of your 10 or 12s.
I don't think I have any 10 or 12s right now.
I was gonna
You
say,
might have one.
you might have one from the one you took to build Dubuque, but
I'm pretty sure that was 9%.
I didn't actually see what the rate was on that one when you took it.
It's fine. Why are there slight hills in these corns? Alright.
You'll get that. Can't confirm.
Yeah, the Midwest is actually slightly bumpy.
Yeah, it's
Hey, look!
Hey, 2-for-1
Hey.
split.
Mazel tov!
Yeah. Oh, hold on,
If this was the RT3 Drunkapalooza, I'd be having a bad time right now.
Yeah.
Gonna put that there. We should probably have another one of these over here as well. We can't afford one, that's fine. We also can't afford trains.
Yeah. Oh, now you can.
Hey,
Boom
look,
times.
train, do we... The 280
280.
is
Do the
so
280.
much better, but yeah.
Business is
Minneapolis to Chicago. Just do that. I swear to God, if that train loads nothing. Very pleased. Thank you guys. Look at
It'll load something. Now it's probably a good time to refinance a lot of debt because the economy's good.
Yes. Let's take a look.
Oh, you're saying money. Look at the money there.
Oh, hello. I like money. Yep, and then St. Louis to Minneapolis. And then Pachu.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
And now do like Detroit to or Toledo to Minneapolis as well.
When we get a little some more dollar dues. Let's see. We
Oh,
do
yes,
have
you did.
10%, 7% interest. Yeah, heck yeah.
It's not a big
Yeah,
apple.
refinance everything. Like now's the time to do it.
If
Like
I
at
can
least
get,
the 10 and the 9.
if I get, there we go. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, get rid of the 10. It's another 7. Yeah, the 8s are not so bad, but we'll do that, and then we'll just get another 7. Just roll the debt around.
Yeah.
We got a 1-6. Goodness. Yeah, let's see. Holland.
Toledo
Toledo.
to Minneapolis, maybe?
Yeah, let's do that. Now go make me money.
Oh, money!
Look at that.
You got like $250,000 off of 5 cars.
Still in the US of A?
Oh, another.
This is Germantown, funnily enough.
Yes, Stiel. Ja.
Steal?
Stiel.
Look at how much money you're making, man.
Dollary
Look at that.
dues. We're gonna buy an industry. It's gonna happen.
You get some dairy farms. Those are usually pretty cheap. It's a good way to start building profit.
Buy this
railroad? I mean, you could buy the railroad too. Up to you. But we need to start cooking on industry profit.
Do we need to kill the other operating railroads?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Does it say let's?
For gold, we must be the only railroad. For gold,
we have to. Well, I don't think we're really terribly worried about that actually happening. But anyway.
Do you want to aim for silver then?
Ain't nothing wrong with silver.
We should probably start buying industries then.
Yeah.
Look for dairy farms. Those are usually cheap.
Corn farm, grain farm,
Hell yeah,
house.
grain.
Cow farm.
They'll be
It's gonna be
kind of bigger. So gray building.
This.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's where the cows live. Okay.
Cow farm.
Yeah, start buying them.
Buying cows outside.
That makes like 100K a year.
Check the price.
$1.4 million.
It's gonna be better than a brewery for $7 million.
It's true. Danville, 300 grand to just build a spur. All right, Dan, I'll visit your ville. At Daniel Gallery. It's fine.
I was gonna say I didn't know Dan had a ville.
He apparently does. Dan's also apparently quite good at this game, which is unsurprising.
Dan,
you need to get Dan on it. Get Dan on the pod.
Yeah, Dan, come for the podcast and proceed to just info dump. We know you're capable of this. We know you're extremely capable of this.
Yeah.
Dan is going to min-max your entire railroad.
Yeah.
Danville's gonna give me 300 grand and then also not offer me any traffic, but that's fine. Trains.
Well, why do you think they were offering 300 grand to be connected? They had nothing else.
Congrats on the caboose hop.
Caboose
Wait, why did you run Danville to? You're doing like
the longest.
What is that alignment? Reassign that.
It's perfect.
It's just wasting money. You can remove both of them, and it'll just sit there waiting for new orders.
The train cannot reach the station. Yeah, because I'm trying to click up there.
You could do another line that is Cleveland to Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
I mean, it physically cannot reach the station. Is the problem?
No, it can.
Because it's an island line. Oh wait, no, didn't you? No,
yeah,
you did rebuild. Okay,
that's the whole thing.
Why was it not able to reach it then?
Because I couldn't click on that station because it was off the map and it clicked on our enemy's station. Well, that's
weird.
Gonna be a big profit, big McProfit, big McTrain. Anyway,
Big McThankies from
McThankies from Expank. God damn it.
Looks like something's running without oil there. You gotta.
Why? He's getting fixed. He just ran out of.
No.
There, yeah.
Where are you, and why do you not have oil? Because the Toledo thing's there. Because it probably bypasses that. We can put another one of those at the throat.
I think there's plenty there.
Well, put an extra one anyways.
Valid.
Let's see. Milk.
Des Moines. A lot of milk in Des Moines.
DeMilk.
This one's a million. That one's 1.1. 1.1. So about $1 million, and you can buy a dairy farm.
I think probably let's just keep expanding the railroad so that the amount that the line goes up gets higher.
You don't have to click on it. Whenever you mouse over the buy button, it shows it in the bottom scroll.
Ah, I see.
No, it's the DT&I actually.
This one looks like it. 600 grand doing it. We're getting that part start. It's a new dairy farm.
Where is it trying to send stuff to? It's trying to go to Des Moines.
The milk goes to Des Moines.
I'd say if you have the money, start building there.
You should be able to. Yeah. Do we just make a spur from our thing, or do we?
I mean,
it'll probably go to Mason City and then go by rail. So.
Yeah.
It should be able to do that.
Yeah, I would just say
what if we buy this
shortest
too? Oh, he's $1.9 million. Good lord. Yeah, we'll try and gamify this a little bit. Why does everything need to cross a river?
Sorry, my land is so flat and cool rivers, but also it's bumpy too. So.
Hey, at least you're not the New York to Chicago Electric Airline Railway, and you got like
We're gonna go straight.
Yeah, you got murdered because of like one tiny, pathetic little creek.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, it's the Chicago Great Western got killed by a hill, pretty much. They're like, oh, we
Those
come up
guys
with one hill
ordered
region.
Texases.
Yeah.
Why would
exactly.
Hey, you're hauling milk.
And iron.
Hill.
Lots of iron.
Iron flakes, part of a Midwestern breakfast.
You also gotta remember, the CNIM had 2 Tentus.
Des Moines, I think Des Moines Cedar Rapids should be a train.
The CNI at least did unit trains. The CGW just looked on their giant, like over the giant field of.
I would make that a peddler where it's like Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, Minneapolis.
That's probably a good shout.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Ooh, money.
Dollars. More trains.
Something else you could start doing is maybe... ideally, we'd like to get down to Memphis, because like Chicago to Memphis and Minneapolis, Memphis are going to be other big players.
Which is why I want to eat this other railroad. We could buy more.
Oh, they're not doing too hot.
No.
Yeah.
We could buy more of his stock. And then if we just go for full schlorp, I think we can do it. I think we're gonna eat. I eat pain. Jackson Dyersburg. I bought more stock of his. I'm gonna try
1320.
Yeah. Look at that.
Hey, we did it.
Charles F. Train. We did it. All right. Now we should probably look at our credit because I know they had some icky ickies.
No, our credit's still good.
Oh.
I mean, we went down to triple B, but I think that's just from the acquisition.
They must have got rid of some of their other junk. All right. You split 2 for 1 right after that. Look at that.
Refinance immediately dies.
It's fine. All right. We'll just. Oh, this is, by the way, Wings. This is Switchyard Blues, yes?
Yes, I think so. I think I mislabeled it Split Rail last time.
Split Rail is another similar one that people also love, because, you know, everyone loves this soundtrack. This
is a harp and G.
This is the one that Glenn wants us to do, and Glenn even commented it on the video, and also said that this is the series from a YouTube creator he's most excited about in a while. So, cheers, Glenn. I'm glad you're excited by this. And the Christopher Walkens are very excited.
Yeah, I know this on harp, so it's very doable.
Yeah,
I still like it's. Do we want to talk about like how we got permission to do the RT3 stuff? Or
I found Jim Callahan on Facebook and shot him a message, and then we talked on the phone, and that was pretty much that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The one thing that was kind of interesting was like the sad thing is it kind of sounds like the original soundtrack team like wasn't really given a good like deal from Pop Top, but like I mean Pop Top's dead now, so
yeah.
It's like definitely kind of a bummer that they weren't able to get like a royalty system, but he was like, yeah, it's like, you know, this is like one of a bunch of projects that, you know, he worked on, and like he seemed to care a lot about it. He was just a little bummed about like sort of how the studio was compensated based on like how insanely popular the game was, but like, you know, he seemed like chill about it, and he was like, yeah, you know, go ahead.
Yeah, from what I recall, basically chatting with him, it was like, I got paid more to do the Railroads Online soundtrack than he got paid to do the Railroad Tycoon 3 soundtrack.
Which is like, I mean, glad you got, you know, some bread for that, but like that is a damn shame.
Yeah,
that, like with how good RT3 did that. So like there's some like incredible musicianship in this, and like I wish the original team had gotten compensated more for what they did, especially with how popular RRT3 got. But I mean, hopefully, like when we do some tributes to that, since we got the permission for it, like I'm hoping we do like, you know, we do it justice, we do it respect.
Yeah,
just for the sake of the people who like put their heart and soul into this game. Like we want to make a musical love letter to it. We don't want to just piggyback off of its success.
Right. Because we love this stuff too. Maybe Des Moines to Memphis.
Des Moines to Memphis could
I want to do.
could be
I don't
move.
remember the name of this one, but I want to do this one too. It's just
This is Marie.
real chill. Yeah.
Anytime
just
you want to
super
pick up your
chill.
fiddle, boy, do it.
I know.
You have the
I need
tech.
to be happy with something I lay down.
That is always
That's-
Start looking up like fiddle,
Mind.
like just look up like a fiddle tune a day channel, and then just start playing and keep playing and just play constantly. That's if you want to get happy with what you're playing, just like play a lot.
Yeah.
That is the strategy. Practice.
Yeah.
practice.
And like specifically, if you could find any like things where it's like, oh, classical musician learning bluegrass or Irish traditional, like what technique is different, what stylization is different, like what ornaments are different.
Technique.
You could probably also do. Did you do Memphis to Chicago or Memphis to Cleveland yet?
I did Memphis to Chicago. I did Memphis to Minneapolis. Haven't done Memphis to Cleveland.
I was gonna say maybe Cleveland to Memphis, just because there's more stuff in Cleveland.
Let's try that.
Because if you send a bunch of trains out of one place at the same time, you can kind of exhaust the supply there.
Yeah, the carloads. There we go. Danville Bull, 32 miles an hour. Oh
Holy
man!
shit.
Holy crap! Anyway,
Oh jeez.
It's the kind of speeds that they
What
used to
is
think would
that?
turn your hoo-ha inside out.
yeah, I was gonna say the women's uterus is now gonna explode. I listened to that episode of the Dollop.
Yep.
They can't ride trains going that fast. It'll cause the uterus to explode. And then you'll blow up. Anyway. Sheep farm. Sheep farm's
Gonna find
cheap.
sheep outside.
Sheep farm. Gonna find sheep outside.
Just sounds nasty. Pleased, but you're not giving me a raise. That tracks. Got 6 years to go. Our company book value is enough. We've made $225,000 of industry profit. How much do we need?
5 mil.
That's fine.
We gotta
Fine.
start buying. We gotta just find a brewery that's doing well, eat the cost, and just do it.
Yeah.
Either that or find where a brewery's doing well and just build one.
We've got one in South Bend. Distillery, but that's not hardly making any money.
That uses produce, not corn.
Right.
Alcohol.
In Peoria?
If you, that's another
Distillery?
distillery.
Yeah.
I know there's one in St. Louis. I think there's some in there's 2 in St. Louis.
This one made $888,000.
Yeah, I would
Yeah, we're gonna.
I would try to build one.
Million.
or I wouldn't try to buy one. I would
8
just
million.
build one there because it seems like
Okay,
they're doing well enough.
so what we want to do is look for corn. Where's the corn on the map?
It costs you $2 million to build. Well, we could just build one.
Well, no, I wouldn't build one there. I would look for where there's a bunch of corn, and then make sure that the corn goes to that. So, scroll out more.
There's a lot of corn. There's a lot of corn everywhere.
Okay.
We could put one in.
Put one in Kansas City, and then just connect up all the corn around it.
Yeah.
That'd be a strategy. We need to get lots of dollars. We're not connected to Kansas City, and it's not going to be.
Oh shoot.
We could put one in Des Moines and then run.
Go to the corn map again, and run Kansas City up to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put one in Des Moines. How much loans can you take out?
Of
What's
that.
your credit rating?
That's a great question. I've 20.
Well, we have maxed out the debt thing. Why do we have this?
Why is this an option?
I
fine.
don't understand.
Yeah, well, so we can't We can't have more bonds, so I guess I'll just build the Kansas City from Des Moines.
No, get the brewery first. Like,
okay.
Because it'll start. The corn will become self-aware and it will start moving towards Des Moines.
the corns become self-aware.
It's like the Joshua trees or whatever from Rango. They start moving towards the water.
Yeah, so we basically need 1.5 million before we take the last bond. And then pray that works. Come on. Line go up. Somebody delivered lots of money. Oh, there it is.
You got it.
Hang on.
You had it.
Pause. Okay. And then, hey, look! A brewery. Wow. Alright.
Alright, so now we need to build a Kansas City to bring all the corn there.
Yeah, thankfully, there's some corn that's right nearby. We could even probably just start at Unionville. But then, yeah, down to Kansas City.
What are those other things that are demanding corn near there? we spent all of our money on a brewery that's made no money, and they're really mad.
Unsurprising.
Oh, it's a cattle ranch.
Yeah, there's cows over here. Now we're taking 2 cars. It's fine. Could probably issue stock. That would make a lot of money if I did that, but we don't want to do that right now. That'll piss them off even more. But I want money.
Money.
Well, our brewery's already made some amount of money. If it builds brewery,
great.
Economy
Perfect.
slows. Well, maybe people will be more sad and maybe they'll drink more. Stonks?
It would actually be really...
That would be.
I don't know if funny would be the word, but it would be an emotion if they coded that.
It would be.
With everything else they coded in this game, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's distinctly possible.
We should do that for Century of Train, though.
Economy slowing, liquor sales go up.
It's the Depression and Prohibition. People want to drink more than ever.
We're having the booze cruise with the boys.
Well, no, unfortunately, Andrew said, like, if a railroad hauled alcohol, they would have been found out instantly and had the entire railroad seized and put in jail.
That's not
yeah, the
surprising.
ICC did a lot of inspections on.
ICC, more like the Interstate Narcs.
Interstate Narcs Commission. It's fine. I need to put more services down this end of the line, but I need to have more money to do that. And my investment in alcohol is not paying off yet.
Well, we've made $57,000.
No, we made.
Oh, 200,000. How's the corn doing? Is it actually moving?
Not quite yet.
Yeah, you gotta haul it. Oh, it's all going to the ranches. That's why.
Are
Yeah.
you suggesting corn migrates?
It could have been carried. Yes. A swallow? Yeah. Anyway,
African or European?
a king must know these things.
Well, I don't know that.
Ah!
We were in the not green. We were not in the red for a quarter second there.
Maybe you should issue stock. I don't know.
We're just gonna issue stock twice, and then we're gonna do the stock market funny of me buying a bunch of it, and now drive the share price back up. And now we're gonna build facilities here because the trains running to Des Moines have been struggle busing. And now we run to Unionville, and then we'll see if we can get to Kansas City in a sec here, but we gotta get up and around. Also, I hope everyone's enjoying this edition of Railroad Tycoon 3 with bandwidth, because our first recording session, it took forever to figure out how to get OBS to even record the darn game, and that ended up having like 0 bit rate, and that's fixed now, so apologies on that.
New spell: 10 billion tree sprites until the bitrate dies.
Pretty much. All right. Well, we'll build a train. Okay, quick while it's not looking.
It is genuinely impressive that a game this old can render that many tree sprites. Actually,
Yeah.
What is it? Control to go to the service?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop Top did this in a cave with 2 gigabytes.
I'm back.
Train.
Back.
I don't want to go to. I don't want to go to that one. I want to go to.
I would
maintenance.
honestly. I think what you could do is just let it run and then build a maintenance facility below later if you wanted to, or like build one at Kansas City once you get there.
We're gonna start there.
Okay.
Corn! We're moving the corn. It's a strategy. We're gonna make the corn into liquor. I mean,
I just realized we set ourselves up poorly because we now have to starve out a bunch of ranchers to take their corn and make it into booze.
yeah. So beef is nice, but you know what's nicer? Beer.
Beer.
What?
Hey, almost a
what did I
million.
do?
Almost a million. All right.
Hold on. I left when we were trying to acquire milk. I came back and now
We've
we're
said to
past
hell with
meat
the milk.
grinder.
We're making booze.
Okay.
Booze trades.
The corn must go to Des Moines.
The corn goes to Des Moines to make the beer. Ja, wir mixen Bier in uns Brewery. Ja. We need to make more money so that we can have money. Because I'd like to upgrade, but we need to make sure that we can get... The corn's gotta go. We gotta also try to connect to Kansas. That's where the cheap corn's out there.
Jersey, what is this GIF?
You haven't seen this GIF before?
I've seen the face, I haven't seen the GIF or the head movements in the GIF.
It's
what
fine.
GIF?
Let me send this to
You ever feel like there are times when we've recorded on camera a human being moving for the first time in a specific way in human history?
Probably.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Why are the hills?
The channel with that GIF, and then I clicked into a different voice chat. Oops.
It's fine.
Oh, I've been sending this GIF to individuals. Here, you're getting it next.
Oh,
boy.
Here you go.
Try issuing bonds. What if I told you we're all bonds? Bond.
Nah.
I'm having a strong. Call the bondulance.
Do you want me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I want you to accrue interest.
Apparently, it's fine. All right, we're almost there. Another 90 G's.
He's
maybe.
almost a quarter of the way there.
It's fine.
It is 1876. We need to make $4 million in industry profit. We have a brewery that cannot, for the life of itself, acquire corn.
It's fine. It's fine. It made a lot of money last year.
Oh no, it's making more money.
No, it's making money.
You know, this reminds me. The only Railroad Tycoon style game I played was the original Railway Empire or whatever it was.
Doesn't
Child.
even come close to this.
Nowhere close.
Yeah, but one of my greatest achievements was I took New York, I bought out every industry, demolished them all, and built a bunch of meat grinders. And I just made New York into a giant meat grinder.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, maintenance just hit.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
Give me money, trains. Okay. Nobody move. Building a station. It's not enough money to buy an American, though. Single tier. Alright, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. The first...
Discord stream's getting a little clicky.
Well, that's great. You're gonna have to wait your turn. Ah! Money! Ah! Train! Ah! Ah!
Go train, go.
Build
Go
train
go.
now!
This is how I know we're like having the Ratatouille moment, because this is how we all played this as a child.
Yeah.
This has gone very poorly. It's like, just please, God, get out of the red. Let me buy one shitty train.
I need one piece of garbage. Hey, it's hauling corn.
It was green, also.
It's lots of corn. The corn's gotta go to my
It's
brewery.
corn.
They're annoying. Yes, I know. There's like his microbrew venture in Des Moines is really not buffing out.
This is like Walt Disney screwing over the entirety of the Disney Corporation to play around with trains, except you're a railroad executive who's screwing over the railroad to play with a brewery.
Playing with beer.
That does feel
that's
extremely
on
on
brand
brand.
for ES&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, we're getting into microbrews. We're gonna make some IPAs in Des Moines.
Dude.
The microbrew, starting 100 years too early. It's fine. Prohibition will hit. And we'll alter to making piss or something. It's fine.
Oh, this tastes like piss, bro. Yeah, but it's like artisanal piss.
Artisanal piss. Why is this train to Unionville so full of cars?
I think I have the thumbnail idea for this. Just fucking you in the top hat and like 5 monocles holding a bottle of beer that just says artisanal piss on it.
It's literally just
surrounded by Christopher Walken.
Brand. It's piss.
Yeah, it's gotta be 4 Christopher Walkens in the thumbnail. Just no context.
The Christopher Walken's just saying, "Make the beer."
It's just GTA 5 piss Vasa.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I would like to put a water tower down. That would be helpful.
No.
Piss in the tank.
Quick! No!
We need more water tower.
Got it.
What would the effect of evaporated urea be on boiler tubes?
Not good.
Not good.
I don't remember enough chemistry, but I can tell you it's not good. Also, that would be the smelliest, awfulest boiler wash ever. Yeah, no thanks.
Can we just canonically have the ES&D shop crew all just be more than Christopher Walken? Can we just have an army of Christopher Walkens?
All right, quick. To Kansas City to Toledo. That's good.
Well, if they're an army, they're not going to be Christopher Walken anymore. They're going to be Christopher Marchin.
The limes. The limes.
No, I don't think you're hauling produce on this map.
Here's the fun
Kansas
fact.
City to St. Louis.
I don't think urea would have much of an effect on a boiler because the pH is 7.05.
It's slightly basic, apparently.
Very slightly.
We'll pedal this.
God's worst smelling boiler scale.
It's fine. But doesn't it help develop crystals and stuff? So you're gonna start having weird pea crystals and.
I don't know. I'm not doing piss alchemy. How the fuck would I know?
You're giving me boiler kidney stones.
I was gonna say
boiler kidney stones.
It's boiler stones.
All right, next we're gonna start filling the tender with straight lemon juice. Cut down on that garbage. Well, welcome to /r/ brand new sentences.
Gotta treat the boiler with fruit juice.
Okay, we're gonna issue stock twice, and we're gonna pause, and then we're going to get rid of one of these bonds so that we can take out another bond when we need money in the instant. See? Big brain strat.
You should buy it up yourself so other companies don't get it. You don't want to get to 1879 and have a hostile takeover.
Look at all my stonks.
You know, the worst part about this entire conversation?
I can't tell you.
What besides the piss alchemy?
Yeah.
The fact that we're putting it on the internet for thousands of people.
Hi, welcome to us being unhinged. What else is new? It's fine. Hey, we're gonna pay another one back. we have a debt to pay, and we're paying it. It's fine.
How did we get here?
Wait. So we just paid back 2 things of debt. What we can do now is we could take out 2 loans and upgrade.
Before you upgrade it, check to see if it's got enough to. Oh yeah, it's got enough corn, I think. Check. Click on corn.
Corn.
No, you need more corn because you want to have a big pile of corn there before you upgrade it, or you're not going to be able to process the X. Because upgrading basically it just increases the amount that it can work. But
do we build a spur to these?
I think we do. I think we build the corn branch.
The corn branch. I am Cornholio, the corn branch.
I am Cornholio.
Yes.
I need pee for my bunghole.
Okay, look. Hey, look. We issued that bond.
Chief Executive Officer Bungholio.
It's fine. It's fine. All right.
We're going to build the Lake Titicaca.
Do I need to build these?
I think you need a medium. What I would do is I would put the medium station sort of to the right of that upper one, because we're going to migrate to that, and then because you don't want it to bypass the depot. So if it is already moving in the direction of Des Moines, it'll get sucked up by that depot.
Gotcha. Perfect. And then there's our very important train.
Corn!
Corn in the hole, baby.
We're corn maxing.
We are corn maxing the beer.
Maize pilled and corn maxing.
This beer, it's corn beer. It's made out of corn. Cause it's made in I don't know, Des Moines in Iowa, right? I know American geography.
I think so.
There's a Des Moines in Washington. I live near it. It's fine.
I mean, there's like an Idaho City, Colorado, so I think we're just playing Mad Libs with state town names at this point.
Pretty much. How much corn are we running into Des Moines? I think we need to double track.
The only line improvements that have happened in the last 20 years on this railroad.
double track the brewery.
It's for the corn pet project.
Hey, there's some of these. They're finally. We finally stocked the company fridge with nothing but ES&D piss water. And finally, the shareholders are like, they've been gaslit into liking the taste of this beer.
This entire railroad has become the bar backing, like literal bar backing of a giant brewery-shaped Tamagotchi.
Thank God we do not run over any mountains, otherwise this episode would really smell like Kenosha. Anyway, 28 years. We have $2 million of industry profit. Can we get another $3 million in another 2 years?
We need to start buying as much. I don't think the move is to upgrade the brewery. I think the move is to start buying as much other shit as we possibly can.
Hey, we're getting a corn stack up. You sure about that?
I just used it. Like, click on the brewery. Yeah, see, like it's still processing all the stuff it's getting pretty efficiently. So upgrading's not going to help you. Really, like until you get like $1 million in profit per year, upgrading doesn't really help you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I just say like we need to just buy a bunch of industries real quick.
Oh my god.
The St. Louis breweries that are upgraded.
Well, they're not. I don't think they're making as much money because like we're taking their corn.
This one took 12 cars in last year, though.
Hmm.
It's because they're competing, Anheuser and Busch in the same place. Anyway. Yeah, well, we could take out one bond and we could buy one other little farm, basically.
I don't think 30,000 a year is gonna help. I think we're gonna get bronze. I think we're fine with bronze.
I think bronze will.
I would just double check the objectives tab in the ledger and make sure that we're actually gonna get bronze.
It's fine.
I don't want to play this map again.
St. Louis, Cleveland have a company book value of $10 million. Yeah, no, we'll have that.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Yeah, let's do it.
Check the goals tab. It should be able to say. Okay, 3 companies in business. Company book value of 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get bronze.
We'll get bronze, and that'll be fine. Ain't nothing wrong with not silver. If you ain't first, you're last. Hey, you come second, third, fourth. Heck, you didn't be fifth. Hell, I was high when I said that. Anyway.
The thing is, if you come in 5th in this game, you have the little knapsack on the stick, and you walk down the railroad tracks with sad music.
That is true. The end of the line starts playing. We've made Toledo into a bustling metropolis somehow. Look at all them cars. What is all that? Coal, apparently.
Coal. Oh, is there a steel mill there?
Let's see. Is there iron?
Steel, lower left.
Steel, very bottom left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
2 steel mills.
U.S.
had one
Steel,
steel
Toledo,
mill, yes.
Toledo edition.
What about second steel mill?
This is where we full commit to the bit and just upgrade the brewery, anyways. It's what's happening.
Check the corn. I think we just need to. The only way out is through, so we just need to shovel more corn into this problem
I
until it
upgraded the
fixes
brewery.
itself, or we all die. Yeah, but we need to get more corn to it.
Corn. Move the corn.
CEO John Booze.
We've had
Oh,
one.
corn's starting to move. See,
We've had
it's just
one
the problem is all
corn
those damn cattle ranches are eating it up.
bastards. How dare he? Can we issue stock again? Yeah, we can't, not yet.
Nope.
Joplin, 300,000, but that's like 2 rivers. Sorry, Joplin.
Yeah, the cost of getting there is gonna be more than
the bridges are gonna cost me that much. Okay, we need to. How's the corn moving? Too much of it's moving down the Missouri River. That's not approved. Okay.
Well, we need to dam the Missouri.
We need to
cut off all the canal traffic.
I need the corn.
Wait a second.
Quick,
This is
we're gonna
reminding me
Buster
of something.
Keaton Bridge this, and then watch it explode.
Wait a second, that's reminding me of something times 2.
Well, you know, there's already a chunk of, like, what if do I
Are we
build
gonna
another
get the-
corn branch, like, right here?
We're gonna get the Tower of Beavers or something.
Yes, the Tower of Beaver Babel.
Yeah.
Everyone should watch the film Hundreds of Beavers.
Yes.
That will be all. Anyways.
Longest intro. Best
What if what if I just run, what if we also run a train from St. Louis to Des Moines?
But also build the corn cutoff.
The corn cutoff.
Yeah, from St. Louis over. There's no rivers. Just to what's that town?
There is.
Oh,
in
there's
fact, several. Rivers.
actually several. Shit. If you build from south of St. Louis, you only have to cross one, and it'll still be the shortest route. So the pathfinding will do that.
That is true.
The Pathfinder of the corn.
We just have to tell the train to only haul corn.
Only corn.
Oh, only corns.
I like the idea that, yeah, like all these breweries are like, oh yeah, we're gonna get corn and we're gonna make beer in St. Louis, and then the train just takes it all away from them.
The beer's
God,
going.
take it
Well,
away.
I think there's a lot of carloads in and around Mount Vernon in terms of corn. Do we make the corn go there, or do we just?
Okay.
Or no, the corn's just going to St. Louis. Maybe we just do the St. Louis corn cutoff.
Wings, you're acting like railroads deliberately like cucking their competitors is something that never happened. Looks at Burnham shops.
It's fine. It's fine. The Rio Grande were a special group.
Hey Baldwin, can we have more K36s? No, pay us for the first ones. Hey Alco, can we have more K28s? Pay us for the first ones. Hey Stearns Rogers, you're gonna make us some K36s. Okay, can you pay us though? No, see, you see that spur track that goes to your factory.
Well,
The only one that services you.
it would be a shame if that just
It'd be a shame if that-
disappeared.
Yeah.
They're gonna be mad. Okay, they're not mad. All right, 29 years out of a total of 30. We got another
We're-
2.5 mil to go.
Yeah, we have 2 years left.
I think we're not. It's
if
fine.
the brewery starts doing gangbusters, then perhaps
We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna.
We're doomed.
Because we also need what, like 20 million in company value, and I don't know if we're gonna hit that either.
Well, by building this branch line, it's fine.
Yes, the corn cutoff.
The corn cutoff's happening.
Infinite market.
Stonks. Just build it over the hills and far away.
Good song.
Yes.
It's corn. It doesn't care about vertical curvature.
Oh, okay. Corn.
We in fact become that railroad in the Midwest that died because of one hill.
The CGW, yeah.
Yeah, we're the CGW.
Did
Hell
it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, build a train.
And then
You have the money.
St. Louis to Des Moines, and we say 8 cars, all corn, all the time. And then Des Moines, any cargo, whatever. No,
just-
don't
yeah,
do
yeah.
that. But yeah, you corn. Yeah, look at that.
And it's a caboose off.
Love that. Train 22 crashed. What was?
Oh, you can't replace it. It's Toledo to Minneapolis. So just whenever you get money again, we need to remember about the rest of the railroad.
But the corn. Think of the corn. It's fine. Who's thinking?
I think I need to think less of the corn, to be honest. The corn seems to be our undoing.
It's fine. It's fine. It's still fine. It's still fine.
We have corn fever.
Corn fever.
We have corn fever, and it's making us hallucinate 4 Christopher Walkens.
I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more corn. All right. What was it? Memphis to Toledo?
No, Toledo, Minneapolis.
Toledo, Minneapolis.
Our railroad is so dumb.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's like I said at the beginning of the episode, the peanut gallery of directors.
It does kind of look like we built the narrow gauge circle, but for corn.
The corn circle.
It's not uranium, it's corn.
And it's all corn. Always has been. Is the corn flowing to Des Moines?
The spice must flow. Parentheses, read spice as corn.
I want pictures of corn.
Lisa Nalgaib!
More corn. We know we're getting bronze at this point, so look, corn! Knoxville, you don't have corn.
Johnny?
No. Disinclined to acquiesce to your corn. Look at all these trains making all these dollars. We're gonna single-handedly make corn and inside.
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and I'm going to Des Moines.
Look at all these corn trains for this corn beer. Corn beer, beer corn.
I don't think we're gonna make it. Check the progress on that.
3.2 million.
We're gonna be so close, but we're not gonna make it. We need over $1 million industry profit. Only thing I can say is start buying a bunch of dairy farms as quick as you can, because those usually make about $200,000 to $300,000 a year.
We do not have enough money to buy a dairy.
Can we issue all the stock? Because it's not going to matter in a year.
Right. Shareholders. Milk.
What a share!
The world is literally ending.
1.2 million. 1.2 million.
Damn.
Yeah, and they only make like 120,000 a year. We're banking it on Team Corn, all right? Corn team Corn. Be annoyed. All right, we got one year left to go by the end of 1880, right? So I
don't think we're gonna make it.
We're
gonna get bronze. It's fine.
We need to get $1.6 million worth of corn right now. Okay, issue stock. Yes, give me the dollars. Give me all the dollars. I'm buying a dairy farm. Happened.
Run a train out there. Screw it. Give it the best chance of making money.
Well, that would be neat if we had money to build a branch line.
Make it work.
Sheboygan, a dairy processor. Yeah, let's see.
How's it going, man? Chicken Joe. Joseph. So long for Joe.
Rhymes with grog.
Well, I guess we have money now. Just absolutely ruins company inventory just to build a branch line, just to maybe eke a little bit more profit out. We can't issue stock because we already did that. Can't issue bonds because we're full of bonds. James Bond.
Full of bonds.
Wait, it's all loans? Always has been. How are we not getting killed by interest? That is a great question. Well, bam. All right, build a train. Oh, no. We're gonna wait. Build a train, quick! The milk! The milk's gotta go to Minneapolis! Milk to Mamanapata. Look at that milk. What? Why are we taking one trainload of passengers from this dairy farm?
The dairy farm quit.
Go somewhere.
Alright, train 25 exploded. And it was full of milk!
The dairy farm's like some idiot bought us out. We're just gonna go to Minneapolis and become like a grocer or something.
How's my corn adventure going? I need to know about corn. Corn.
$30 on poorly.
There's not corn.
I'm not taking that back because you're gonna win.
Cattle ranch, 2.4 million. We can't afford
Unfortunately, we have negative
negative
84,000.
Make it more beer. More beer. More beer, more good.
Beer.
Beer, 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 beer. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna finish this thing off, and maybe the corn will have gone to Des Moines. We're gonna see what happens.
Vicious and cunning, the corn claims another victim.
You've heard of Children of the Corn. Welcome to Railroads of the Corn. Look at all that. Oh, that's booze. What? Why are you bringing booze to Des Moines? You gotta be drinking the company label, I swear to gosh darn. How dare you? It's fine. It's fine. We can repay a loan. Why not?
I don't think it's gonna.
Oh. You did
Oh,
it!
we got bronze.
Wasn't easy for
Yeah.
sure, but you came through. A single tear.
Why does it feel so condescending?
As you're doing a victory tour on the back of the business car.
Third place!
Third place. Look at that.
Where's the meme of the guy?
Oh, we get to do a fun one, though. I do know the good strats for this one.
Central
Central
Pacific.
is fun.
Yeah.
This is the one that has the USRA in it, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
This one is, like, the war effort is such a weird one. It's specifically,
weird,
you don't lay any track, you don't do any company management, it's just, how much can you be an individual dispatcher telling trains to go where every single time they run?
All I know is that we
I-
have to have Leighton the USRA Moreland on for that episode, so we'll save that one for when we can have him on. But
That
Yeah,
scenario
Central
is
Fluid.
genuinely really fun. I love it.
okay, well, that was our two-parter on Germantown, USA. The corn, the late thought up corn beer strat did not buff out. It almost got us silver. If it was 1881, we probably would have gotten silver, but you know, we were just a little bit too slow to realize that we needed to be making the piss. So, thanks everyone for joining us. I broke wings, and we'll catch you all next
Piss
time.
Alchemy was the strat, we just got into the business too late.
God, I am excited to see the quotes and the snippets from this episode going up on the internet. It's fine.
We were a late adapter of Piss Alchemy and it cost us in the end.
Oh my god. We need to become better pizzards next time. Anyway. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry if we've caused irreparable brain damage. The old man's asleep. We'll see you at Central Pacific next time. Bye.